Hello, everyone. My name is Amina, and I wanted to share my story of moving to Canada with all of you. In just a few weeks, I will be turning 41 years old, and I migrated from Kyrgyzstan to the city of Calgary in Canada in March 2021. I hope my story can be useful and provide information for those who are considering immigration themselves. I had dreamed about immigrating for a long time, but struggled to fulfill the required points for express entry. My skills were more focused on the administrative aspect, so the provincial program wasn't a viable option for me. Eventually, I decided to pursue immigration through study. In 2020, I enrolled in a master's program in human resources. In Vancouver, this required a student visa, but unfortunately, my application was rejected. Feeling disheartened, I sought advice from various consultants and stumbled upon a helpful blogger who had over 20 years of experience in the education sector. I reached out to him and he advised me to consider a different approach. He informed me that applying for a student visa from inside Canada had a higher success rate since the rejection rates for visas from CIS countries were quite high. This was new information I hadn't come across, and it presented a risk. Despite the challenges, I decided to leave my job, family, and everything I knew to pursue my dream. After arriving in Calgary, I underwent a mandatory quarantine and started taking language courses. These courses allowed me to enroll in a college and apply for a change in status later. Balancing work and studies proved challenging, but I managed to complete my program with excellence. Additionally, I found a job that accommodated my student visa restrictions and allowed me to work part-time. As I neared the end of my program, I discovered there was an opportunity for a provincial program in Alberta. It was called AINP, Alberta Immigrant Nominee Program, and it aimed to enhance the workforce by targeting specific positions, including 3 in human resources. Fortunately, my company offered me a job aligning with the program requirements. This opened a door for further immigration possibilities. With my job offer and all required documents, I applied for permanent residency. Through express entry, the thoroughness of the application process surprised me, but I was determined to provide everything needed. Work proceeded rapidly, and there were additional document requests and clarifications along the way, ultimately leading to me getting approval for the provincial program and 1065 points from express entry. The waiting period was filled with anxiousness, but on January 26, I finally received the official confirmation that I had become a permanent resident of Canada. Looking back, the journey was far from easy. There were moments of fear, doubt, and financial constraints. My family, who depended on me financially, had to adapt without my support. However, it was all worth it. I proved to myself that with determination, age is no barrier to change and adjustment. I am immensely grateful to have realized my dream, and now I eagerly wait for my family to join me in Canada. I hope my story can serve as motivation and inspiration to others who share similar dreams. Remember, it's better to take a chance and live with no regrets than to wonder what could have been. Just take the first step.